Hey everyone, I'm Isaac and welcome back to Isaac Reviews 2024. Earlier this month, I made a video about the recent influx of sequels announced by WDAS and Pixar, and I'm honestly not that excited for a good majority of them. But there was one exception that I listed in the video, that being Inside Out 2. I mentioned that I really liked the previous film and I thought a sequel could be good, and now almost a decade later, we're back inside Riley's mind. So, was the result worth it in the end? Well, I saw it with my family over the weekend, and I'm here to say that it absolutely was. It takes place about a year after the events of the first film, where Riley is now a teenager and things seem to be going well for her until she enters puberty and 4 new emotions arrive in headquarters: embarrassment, ennui, envy, and most notably, anxiety. The latter of the bunch wants to try and improve Riley's life as she prepares to go into high school, but Joy realizes that her way of going about this isn't exactly the most helpful. So after the main 5 emotions get ousted from headquarters, they have to go back and restore who Riley really is before any further damage can be done. The writing is just as strong as before, with a larger focus on one of the best aspects of the first Inside Out, the world building. It explores new concepts in extremely creative ways like the stream of consciousness, the brainstorm, and especially the personal values. It's also probably funnier this time around, especially the characters inside Riley's memory vault, which includes a 2D animated kids show character and Kingdom Hearts Gwimbly, and both of them are hilarious.
Well, I don't do my iconic victory dance for nothing. Okay, I guess just this once I can do it for nothing. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah,
okay,
I always
guess
thought
I can do
Riley
one
had
for
a secret
nothing.
crush
Ooh,
on him.
ooh, ooh,
I
ooh.
never saw the appeal.
But what about the emotional core of the film? How does that stand compared to its predecessor? Pretty well, I'd say. The main theme this time around is about the dangers of letting unhealthy emotions like anxiety take control of your life. And as someone with anxiety myself, I found this film's portrayal of the condition to be extremely accurate and relatable. Plus, if it means I can continue to dunk on Dear Evan Hansen and its showcase of the condition, I'll gladly do so. But as for Inside Out 2, a lot of the scenes with anxiety reminded me a lot of my own struggles with feeling like I'm not good enough and that I have to lie to myself in order to satisfy other people, especially the latter point given my experience on and off this channel. And this comes full circle during the climax where we get another animated panic attack. I bet Cartoon Twitter is gonna have a field day with this. But while Puss in Boots: The Last Wish definitely set a gold standard on how to portray panic attacks, I think Inside Out 2 might have surpassed it. It absolutely nails what it feels like to be in a position where all your negative emotions are rushing around your mind and you can't think coherently whatsoever, which again is very accurate to my own life experiences. And in addition to that, the characters, both old and new, are a lot of fun to be around. I didn't even mind the recasting for Disgust and Fear, as their new voice actors honestly did a pretty good job. The rest of the voice actors also did a great job, with Maya Hawke standing out as Anxiety. I already talked about how great said character portrays the condition itself, but she also works extremely well as a more sympathetic antagonist where you can understand how she wants to help Riley, even if the way she goes about doing this is obviously toxic. I also really appreciated the continued growth of Joy's character arc, where she actually retains the growth she previously went through about letting other emotions be in control of Riley when needed, making this feel like a more natural continuation of the first film rather than simply rehashing the same stuff we already got last time. And all the while, Pixar continues to excel in the visual department. The animation is just as amazing as it was 9 years ago, so I'm not too sure I need to go much deeper, other than saying that yeah, Pixar still knows how to craft some fantastic looking movies. I guess I'll also mention that the score here is great as well. It's kinda unfortunate that Michael Giacchino couldn't return, but longtime collaborator Andrea Datzman did a good job filling in for him, especially with this being her first time scoring a feature-length film. I don't have much else to say here, so in conclusion, Inside Out 2 might honestly be my favorite sequel Pixar has made. It does an amazing job expanding upon the first film while retaining all the attributes that made it one of the studio's best films of the past decade. It's an in-depth look at all the ups and downs that come with adolescence, featuring a perfect balance of humor and heart, stellar animation, surprisingly great pacing, and a cast of endearing characters. I definitely consider it a must-watch if you haven't seen it already, especially if you liked the first Inside Out. I don't know which of the two I'd consider superior overall, but I do know that this is worthy of a 10 out of 10. Glad to see Pixar can still make some great stuff nowadays. Next time, I'll be talking about Ultraman Rising. I was really excited for this one preceding its release, but now that it's on Netflix, while it certainly had aspects that I liked about it, it was kind of a letdown. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Isaac Reviews 2024, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you all later.